In this video, I want to talk about this LG dishwasher. This is a stainless top control dishwasher. It has quad wash. I think it's called a TrueSteam. I'll leave the model number in the description. I bought this about a year ago, and I'm already having some issues with it. Let me start with the good stuff, because this is kind of a buyer beware thing. I'll just tell you my experience. This has pretty good reviews, so, you know, take this with a grain of salt. This is just my experience. The good thing about this is it does wash really well, and I like the look of it. It's nice and sleek. I like the fact that all of the controls are right here, although I do have a bone to pick with this a little later. But here are the big things that I don't like about it. It was quiet. I bought this maybe about a year ago, and a couple months ago, I started hearing a noise. And I made sure that when I loaded this up, all of these were not touching any dishes in any way. That's my big thing, to just make sure that that doesn't happen. There's nothing hanging down here for them to hit the bottom one. I don't think there's even one at the top. So I made sure that that didn't happen, and I still, every now and again, I hear this noise, and it's very distinct, and so something's going on with it. I don't know what it is. But there's that. It was quiet, so that was a good thing, but now it's starting to make a strange noise. The other thing, the big thing, is this right here. This is a spot for your silverware, and you can see right here, these have started to break off. And I know for a fact that I have not been aggressively taking silverware out of here. I don't know if this is a different material, but this side hasn't been breaking off. So I think they just maybe get brittle in here. I can't see how that would happen. So that's been happening. And then this right here, it's already starting to rust out. So the plastic kind of broke down off of this, and that's not great. I'm gonna get rust all over my dishes. Before this, I had a Whirlpool, the cheapest Whirlpool that I could get at the store, and it worked for 6 years, and we were happy with it. And the only thing that happened with that is the spring on the door stopped working, and that wasn't even that big a deal. So we upgraded all of our appliances. I figured we'd get this one. This was a step up from that one. So maybe I should have kept that one, but we upgraded all of our appliances, and I like matching brand names, so I got all LG appliances, and we picked this dishwasher. This was not the cheapest one they had. This was kind of middle of the road. And there are some cool features like these adjustable racks. Like this goes down. It has 3 different settings. So that's nice. It has your, standard things like this that you can pull out and use however you want. These can all fold down if you want them to, or you can bring them all up. This top rack here, this was a main selling feature for me. Unfortunately, that's happening. But you also have this, where this can be at the same height as this, or you can drop it down if you want to put something that's a little bigger right here. And then the bottom rack is pretty standard, but all these do fold down. The good thing is that as an alternative, this actually came with one of these, a silverware rack, I guess. We could use this if all of those little things break off, but I don't use this at all. I've never used it because I thought this was such a cool thing. The only other thing is when I'm loading it, sometimes, there we go. I turned it on with my knee, and then there we go. Oh, there you go. Turn it on and off. And that's what I end up doing as I'm loading this thing. I think that's the only downside of having this on the top like that. I don't know if other dishwashers are like this, but it is a very long cycle. If you put this on turbo, the fastest possible setting, that's 2 hours and 1 minute. We usually use the heavy setting. That's probably why it washes so well. It should, because it goes for 3 hours and 46 minutes. Now it has like some TrueSteam technology that is supposed to really dry the dishes off, and it does a pretty good job as long as you put the dishes in there in a way where it doesn't like catch a bunch of water, but it'll sit there overnight and kind of steam. So I don't know how energy efficient that is, but in general, I kind of wish I stuck with my old dishwasher. Like I said, really good reviews on this thing. It looks great, it works well, but this is just my opinion on it. So hopefully this video helps you. Thanks for watching.